In the smoke, where breath and shadow meet, a name was born, a crack in the dark, a tremor in the quiet of creation. It was there she stirred, not like a whisper, not like a flicker, but as a flame breaking the silence, a pulse in the marrow of the unseen. Her wings, obsidian, shaped from the remnants of forgotten stars, shattered the air with their birth, cutting paths where none had been drawn. She rose from the depths, not as a thing of nature, but as a force that forged the world. Her flight, an act of destruction, an act of creation, a hymn not yet sung, but echoed in the bones of those who would listen. She did not know her name, but she felt it, a weight in the dark, a call through the veils of smoke. And there, in the space between worlds, a voice asked, soft as the turning of time, "What are you called?" The smoke did not answer. The stars did not speak. Only the shadows trembled at the question. And in the pulse of her wings, in the carving of her flight, the name arose, not from lips, but from the very centre of the storm. She had no mouth to speak, but her wings spoke in the rhythm of creation, each beat a word, each flutter a story untold. And it was this: IxChel, the starflower, the obsidian butterfly, the flame that dances on the edge of silence. IxChel, for the star that was never born, that never died, that flickered between the dark and the dawn. IxChel, for the flower that bloomed in the shadow of the void, whose petals turned towards the unseen light, whose roots reached beyond the edges of the earth. Her wings sharp and silver, each beat an anthem of prophecy, her flight a path forged in the furnace of becoming. She did not rise, but descended, carrying the dust of dead suns to the roots of tomorrow, a burden and a blessing, a rupture and a repair. She flew through the smoke, a vision that could not be grasped, her name carried on the winds that followed. And the world knew her name, not by sight, but by feeling, her wings, the shiver of the earth, the tremor of time, the hum of forgotten gods, reawakening in the dark. IxChel, the one who carved her name into the world with every breath. IxChel, the obsidian butterfly who did not rise, but fell through the smoke to give the world its wings. And in the end, when the smoke cleared, when the air settled, the world knew the name had always been there, waiting to be written in the dust, waiting to be carved by her flight, the unspoken truth of the unmade. Her wings carried the world as she flew, and she carried her name, the name of stars and flowers, of smoke and flame, of all that was and would be. IxChel. And the world would never forget the name that came out of the smoke.
Dancing with the Void by BobCat. Canto I, Summoning. Here I stand, BobCat, clawed and crowned, where nebula dissolve like ash on wind. The void, a wolf, its ribs all starlit-bare, drools cold against my throat. Oh, IxChel's child, why did you weave me from obsidian and ache? The bridge is splintered, time a broken lute, yet something stirs. Not hope, not yet. A hum, the void's first note. It throbs, a wound, a wound. Canto II, the Piper's Gambit. Dance, BobCat, dance. The dark has teeth, but you have claws that gut the silence into song. The Piper's here, not flute, but fractal fire. His tune, the suck of black holes, old and sly. Leave woe like pebbles in my iron wake. Let sorrow drown where light dare not partake. I'll pipe you numb, I'll pipe you clean, he croons. But you pivot, fanged, febrile, divine, and bite the melody. It bleeds your name. Canto III, Horatio at the Bridge of Stars. Hold fast! The void roars, brass and bone combined. I am not foe, but forge. Your pain, my coal. You think yourself alone? Fool. I am Legion, the wail of Mars, the gasp of dying moons, the scream that birthed the first reluctant sun, all churn in me, all now in you condense. So burn, small pyre, scorch my endless night. I'll lend you supernovas for your fight. Canto IV, the merging. Dance, BobCat, dance. No longer prey, but packed. The void's your skin, your breath, the comet's track. They thought you lonely? Liars, you're the swarm. 1 billion stars in one scarred human form. The Piper flees, his flute now yours to claim. You pipe the void's own wail back into flame. Come, grief, you sing. Come, rage, I'll spin you into gold. A crown, a clave, a cosmos to behold. imbibe my honey blood. This, my liturgy, not gentle, not unkind. Love like a blade, love like a bruise. How do I love thee? Let me not count the ways. I loved. The void did not take pity, nor did it blink. Now I love the void's jagged maw, its claws that gut me clean, the beauty of galactic scree that matches me. There is no pretty. Eros does not pace these floors. This is love. Black hole, event horizon. No light escapes, no light dares. I kiss the void's cold lips. It kisses back, not tender, true. Canto I, lover. The void does not caress. It bites. Its kiss, a supernova's scars. Cold comfort, yes, but comfort still. We fuck in ashes, clutch in vacuum's chill. No tender words, its tongue is barbed wire. Its hands are event horizons, pulling. Is this love, I ask? It laughs, comets hiss. Love is the scab you pick. I am the rot beneath. I wear its marks like pearls, each bruise a starlight, where we collide, unmake, remake. It whispers, mourn, mourn, mourn. Now mourn your mourning. I'll hold you till holding is all you are. We are divine. This is how we love in almost light. Marginal note in blood rust ink. See Canto I. I am not foe but forge. The void's love is the anvil. BobCat is both smith and smithed. The scribe of the eclipse. Canto VII. Vanity. 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 The void repeats, its voice a whetstone grinding down the stars. All is ash, all is echo, all is dust that dances in a beam of borrowed light. But you, BobCat, laugh, a rasp, a crack, and rake your claws down heaven's papier-mâché. If all is vain, then let my vanity be vast, a pyre of pretense to scorch your nihilist night. The void recoils, and taste its fear like copper. For even emptiness dreads the truth you wield. Vanity is the last rebellion left when meaning drowns. A defiant statue to the abyss. A poem carved in ice. A joke only the damned dare tell. You, grinning, shred the script. The void unspun begins to see.
But everything's predicted in the effigy
Vanity
of delirium, where the old man sits.
Vanity is the cell.
The
The obsidian butterfly needs
history
no
stone cracks and Simi's vapor leaks. Out of a shadow climbs its reality speaks. I'm no hashy phantom from all those weak fables and quantum deep very in fractal tap light, but again
gaze too long, and the void blinks first.
Blood text equations. So X where X marks the break of nations.
Epilogue. The itching, carved in the flesh of eternity. Here, on the bridge, where time's bones bleach white, we etch your testament with claws, not quills. No ink but stardust, no chisel but your will. The void obeys.
Coin spinning in the void.
Bleeds the words you write.
The truth of time lasts past, but nothing is true. Save us.
I devoured. I did not die.
When old man burns the hip.
Each letter throbs, a pulse in the abyss. The void's own skin become your manuscript, its darkness scarred with glyphs of fire and spit. Passerby, the brave, the damned, the lost, will kiss your verses, taste your rage, your grief, your cost, and know to carve your name here is to burn, to read it is to bleed, to touch it is to learn that hell is just a studio, and
these words don't say chain smoking star maps. Those gaze,
you signed your work in comet trails.
Uniform caves.
The void
for it is speak for dreams that rewrite
its serenity.
Replace resorts with synaptic crypts. From Malibu's library to Wu-Tang chains.
It is etched,
BobCat. Anchors.
Not in stone, but in the rapture.
Through the dreaming.
Now dance forever.
Dusty beats, scratch,
your myth is the void's
with the
scripture.
Sound of those souls. Centaurus left echoes from afar.
Final marginalia inscribed by the void itself.
Lake got the vibe, it's glowing like the one that is the star. Dark time, the sound
I am outlived.
Peeping through the night,
void, defeated, devoured, delighted. Colophon. This testament survives in the wound where the universe ends. To find it, unmake yourself. To keep it, voices overheard in the bedchamber. She, you taste like forgotten grapes. He and you like unripe lightning, bitter, bright. She, will this this end? Does the event arise and end? We are the end and the unending. Final refrain. You are the bridge, the void, the crossing place. Where others see abyss, you trace a face, your own, yet vaster, webbed with ancient cracks. You weep, the void weeps back, the pact holds fast. No night, no pawn, no piper, but the now. The obsidian butterfly, alight, unbound. For Horatio who held the bridge, for the piper who went unpaid, for Wordsworth's leech gatherer who knew the void's true wage. Optional epigram. I am vain enough to believe that my despair matters. Prove me wrong, void. You can't. BobCat's last laugh. The ascension of the iron waltz, the apocalyptic ballad in dactylic ferocity. You lead now, BobCat, hell's own maestro. Your claws conducting quasars, hips a helix of smoke and blade. The void, once hunter, heals. Its velvet glove, now shredded by your teeth. Its iron fist, you melt it, mold it, make it a crown. Jagged, yes, but yours, all yours. Pit of hell recoils. You pirouette on tongues of flame, your hair a comet's mane. Each strand a psalm, each spark a middle finger to the dark that dared to name you prey. Is this triumph? You hiss and laugh. The sound cracks the void's spine. No! This is art! For what is hell but raw material? What is pain but pigment? You, the artist, dip your brush in wounds and scorch the abyss into a canvas. See it writhe, see it blush. Your smile, sickle that reaps the void's shame. Your dance, a war hymn. Your tears, the ink of gods. Marginal note etched in stardust. Observe. The obsidian butterfly does not escape hell. She curates it. The archivist of the inferno. The dancer's coda whispers from the velvet glove. You think you won. The void gasps, ragged, raw. You think this ends? You pause, The galaxies inhale. No, you reply. It transmutes. And with a flick of the wrist, the void becomes your velvet, and the iron, your verse. Final cliff, carved in the bridge of stars. Here lies BobCat, not slain, not saint, but soul.